Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Equality and Rights for All. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have two topics for today's show, in which the first one is Supreme Court refuses to block vaccine mandate for New York healthcare workers that does not offer an exemption for religious reasons. And the second topic is it's time to face the housing problem. Now, let's talk about the first part first. I'm glad that the Supreme Court did this, okay? Because for people to hide behind religion as an excuse for not get vaccinated is pure garbage, and it's not going to be tolerated. But now here's the other thing. When you're talking about uh, not allowing people to use religion as their reason not to get vaccinated, this part also has to go towards the Hasidic community too, because of the fact that they love to hide behind religion for everything. Okay, and it cannot be tolerated. Okay, and it's also to be fair as well. Okay, so I'm glad that the Supreme Court did this, but they also have to now put this towards the Hasidic community too, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Okay, they get away with way too much, the Hasidic community, and it could not be tolerated. They are not above the law like they think that they are. So, that's what needs to be done too, you know. And, they're going to cry anti Semitism and all this other crap. Bullshit. Pure bullshit. Okay. And, they'll cry like we'll take you to court or whatever. Pure bullshit. Pure bullshit. It cannot be tolerated. End of story. Okay. So now let's get into the second topic of today's show. It's time to face the housing problem. Okay. Which means that, you know, for a long time we've had a homeless problem. Okay. And it has to be faced. There's a lot of communities that still say we don't want shelters or low income housing in our fancy schmancy community. We don't want it. Let it be somewhere else. But we'll cry like a bunch of fucking babies if there's homeless people in our area. We want them to be taken care of. And you can't have it both ways. It's one or the other, right? That's one part. Now, let's talk about for the areas where they have the low income housing. Okay. Um, for the major part, they put the lowest, trashiest people in there. Okay, there's so many problems with inside the housing uh buildings and stuff. They're doing their drugs inside there. They're doing so much other stuff inside there, and it's gotta stop. Okay, most of the insides look like trash, really run down, not taken care of. It's gotta stop. And I'm not saying that it has to be built up like a palace. No. But they have to do proper uh work on the inside to keep the insides, you know, looking neat, clean, organized, uh and stuff like that. And you know, uh modern equipment inside there, really, you know, dishwashers, stuff like that, dishwashing machines, stuff like that are important to have. Okay. And also, here's the other thing. Now, you have government that takes like 10 generations to fix a fucking building. To fix a fucking building that's run down. You got to be on top of it. You got to fix your damn government buildings, your government run housing meeting. You got to fix it. And you can't wait 10 generations to fucking fix it. Okay? Now, the other thing is, in a lot of these uh, government housing places, um, the rents go up and up and up. It's harder for a lot of the low income people to afford their low income housing, even. So you gotta really um, help the people, like, um, to give them better housing, helping them to afford the low income housing. Okay, seriously. And you gotta fix the buildings. You can't make it run down trash. Okay, honestly. And if you fix up those buildings, if you do right by the people, guess what? Even the people in the community will say they don't give us those buildings don't give us a problem, and they fix those buildings, which raises our property values as well. All right, you want to make nice and nice with those people too. So really, you got to step up and do the right thing. End of story. Now, um, anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there about the website that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. You guys could check out all the products that are on there. All the products that you see on there, we actually make ourselves. Okay. And you'll see a lot of new products that we just put on there. So I just want to let you guys know that. And I also want to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. And you guys can check out all the pages on there. On the homepage of the website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products and they're up for sale on there. And I'm also on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway. You will see the links to the two books that I wrote. And if you follow those links, you guys can check out both of my books. And you guys can also purchase both of my books as well. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.